Hello, welcome back to Sunless Sea. We'll go down here, go to this side, straight down. I hope you are taking care of yourself. If you are listening to me, take a break, stretch. What is this? Flourishing of years, visage. Kapal. Are you the pirate poet's ship again? I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna dock in Kapalka Cove. Kapalka Cove. Me learning English. Visage, hide your face, hide all your faces. This is the port of Visage, where faces may not be naked, except one, a stone monument the size of a village church, serenely gazes upwards, flourishing of years. I could create a port report. You can at least interview those who are leaving. That we'll have to do. A departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honeycakes and something about ear blockage. To these you add your own impressions about the street layout, closed port and the types of commerce there. When the lights are especially bright, it is possible to make out the details of the profile of that gate, of that great stone of face. Point, I could go ashore. Once you set foot on Visage, you may be here for a little while. Sure, why not? Terms. All those who enter must play their parts. The sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. Oh. Ashore in Visage. On the lower slopes, stone buildings, flat roofs, archways. In the architecture, there lingers a memory of lotus and palm frond. The hill above is a face, forever looking up at the ceiling of the Untersee. No one inhabits its cheeks or the hollows of its eyes. I have to check in at the customs house. One may not wander Visage at will. A changing room. All visitors must pass one by one through a room guarded by a person with the mask of a moon moth. That's all for now. Okay, I can choice of mask. Mask in an assortment of shapes and colors awaits. I can ask to go about without a mask, but I doubt they'll let me go further in. They'll probably keep me back to port, right? I could... There's 3 masks to choose from. The frog mask, the locust mask, and the bat mask. I could choose... Okay, let's ask the significance of the mask. Maybe there's more to it than a question of aesthetic taste. Assorted pestilences. Moon Moth explains, each mask declares a different intention towards the denizens of Visage, and must be accompanied by a suitable behavior. The frog is for visitors who, though perhaps clumsy and unfamiliar with local etiquette, have come in order to observe local ways to make uncouth comments about them. The locust is for those who seek profit in Visage and would carry away as many goods as possible. Fair enough, it's a locust, right? You prompt about the bat. Moon Moth hesitates. Bat is an ill-omened visitor, sent as a messenger or a spy. Bat always dies. Why is this an option then? I am going to choose a frog mask, just to learn about the island. Moon Moth lifts the mask and places it over your head. The eye holes are large and are fitted with spectacles. These improve your view of the environment, though you must look bulb-eyed from the outside. There is also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece, which magnifies any sound you make, even your breathing. You start to thank the moon moth and it comes out as a booming croak. May you profit from your visit in knowledge, says Moon Moth. Its wings fold neatly over its back. Ooh, another frog mask. I could visit the Library of Parts or visit the Flood Court. Let's go to the Library of Parts. So called because all the books are fragmentary, perhaps. Stoop at the lintel, enter the dark. A room of heavy stone, guarded by a golden statuette of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches, sorted to correspond to a variety of masks. The jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and the dung beetle. A woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. Moon Moth stands to one side as your escort and tour guide. Oh, so the Moon Moth comes with me. I could ask about the purpose of this room. What sort of parts are they anyway? File under M for mask. Moon Moth explains. People think it means something like Library of Fragments, but this is wrong. The parts in question are like parts in a play. Ah, this is where the denizens of Visage come in order to learn how to perform their mask more accurately, more completely with truer spirit. Ah, I could steal the most valuable looking scroll for later sale. 38% chance, that's very hard. Probably not this time, not this time. I could study the scrolls in a bumbling way. They look very old after all. Hearts guarded. Taking the nearest, you read aloud, for guarding against the loss of heart. Moon Moth takes it from you, rolls it tightly and returns it to its niche. There are as many ways of guarding against the loss of the heart as there are different masks, it explains, in that same light and indifferent voice. Okay. Let's go back to the library. There's one more thing to do. I could write notes in the margins, if your frog glove would hold a pen, that is. Halt there! Moon Moth is startled. Apparently no other frog has gone so far as to attempt to deface the library's holdings. It gets the pen away from you. Expostulating. Later you find it writing down a record of what you just did, to be added to the Library of Parts, a recollection of what can be expected from frogs. I mean, a frog is stupid, right? Visit the Flood Court. The Moon Moth speaks as though you should already know what that is. I guess because I'm a frog? High water. The Flood Court is a long stone room with 2 ranks of columns on each side. Currently, the court is ankle deep in water, though water stains on the stones show that the flood has often reached higher, sometimes up to the height of your waist. In a raised niche at the far end of the room sits a statue of a man with the head of a ram. He holds a jar from which water flows out onto the floor. I can ask about the purpose of this room. It doesn't really look as though it's good for anything. Depth per day. From a corner, Moon Moth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing at the end of the room may dip the stick into the water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point, and how the measurements are compared with measurements written on a calendar. If the water level does not match the calendrical position, an assembly of pipes and drains are used to adjust it. It used to be, says the moth, that the water rose and fell of its own accord, and the people before wrote down what height it reached. Now the water is still, but thanks to their actions, we can replicate the rise and fall, so as still to be pleasing to the god of flood. So it's like sort of like a ritual. He completes this explanation with a half-body bow towards the statue of the ram deity. A ram deity, huh? Sounds like a particular someone. I could show oafish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pools, right? Croak. You explain how much you admire this room and its excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. Other masks turn towards you, crocodile, lotus blossom, crescent moon, but no one speaks. You have garnered a suitable degree of disdain. Moon Moth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I can go back to the flood court. I can trade mask with the Moon Moth. It has been making subtle overtures for some time. You only now understand them. It is keen to go. It draws you aside into a closet in the customs house. Had enough of Visage, it tells you frankly, "Here, you take my mask and pretend to be me. And I'll trade in the visitor mask and get on some departing ship. Get my life back." Its face, no, now you see her face, is aging but unlined, a lifetime of never needing to use a facial expression. Okay. I now have the Moon Moth mask. I have more freedom. I can visit the house of the chief geometer. It is understood to be an honor. Lines in wet ground. Each morning, the man in the cobra mask draws lines in the mudflat with a pointed steel rod. These are portions to each inhabitant in a small, trapezoidal area from which to harvest mushrooms and to scrape salt. No plot is ever preserved from one day to the next. This man is the chief geometer, the keeper of directions, master of land measures and sea measures. Oh, now you have been invited to his home, at the time customarily appointed for him to receive those who are not his equal in rank, yet not so far beneath him as to deserve to be ignored. What ceremonial gift will you bring? I could bring him stuff. We can bring a string of rats. Cobras like to eat rodents, surely. Bring a necklet of lapis beads. If they do not suit him, they may suit a wife of his. If they don't suit her, he can use them for an offering. Bring a poem concerning snakes. Copy on a new scroll. 800 lines on the scaly denizens of the snake pit. Or I could bring a comb made of bone. Perhaps he grows hair beneath his mask, which covers his whole head. I remember the string of rats being very impolite. Okay, let's give him the poem. Bring a poem concerning snakes copied on a new scroll. 800 lines on the scaly denizens of the snake pit. Mixed results. He appears to be pleased by this gift, but it takes him aback as well. Several times he remarks that this sort of merchandise is something he would expect to be brought to the island by bat. It requires a great deal of chittering and wing folding to persuade him of your moth nature. Okay, we could... Okay, we can still go to his house. Ah. Oh, I could bring him 2 honey cakes. It's a new one. Sure. Bring 2 honey cakes. Isn't that the proper gift for lulling snakes? Triumph. He accepts. He approves. The cakes are placed on the front table of his receiving room so that the other guests may observe and appreciate the correctness of your gesture. You are permitted to stand to one side and to watch the others arrive, but there is no one whose gift supplants yours in place of honor. Not even the gift of a preserved lark, frozen in gelatin with a bubble of song rising from its open beak. When you depart the chief geometer's house, he presses on you a prediction that one day, when you have most need, the earth will swallow you in one place and spit you out in another. It is of course only a ritual saying. I am now aware of the moth roll. Nice. I can go to visit the temple of Apis. All the denizens of Visage go there sooner or later. The wounded god. In the center of the temple is a black bull with a white diamond on its face. It is tied in place with heavy ropes and is wounded in the thigh. From this wound it bleeds copiously without dying. You mean this is a person? Or a statue? Or what? Oh. The priests gather around the bull, capturing its blood in cups. Oh, these are all locked. Leave a respectful token of offering. Even wounded, he remains a god. Impeccable. The tokens are small and not very valuable, as suits your lower rank in the community. The priests arrange them on a table with other small items. As you go out, you pass by the more impressive gifts. Drafting tools from the chief geometer, scales from Jackal, a heap of foreign coin brought home by Crocodile. Now I'm aware of higher rolls. Interesting. Okay, now I only have one more option. Enter the Hollow of the Ear. It is a place of steel greater pageantry. This is a journey of several steps and may conclude your current visit. Sure. A proud nose. It is a festival day. The great stone face has been illuminated from forehead to chin with blazing torches, so that the profile is visible from the side more clearly than you have ever seen it. Flourishing of years is awake, says the genderless figure in the crocodile mask. Okay. Festival of Flourishing. All the denizens of Visage are walking towards the ear together. There is a place in the procession which belongs by right to the wearer of your mask. Okay. Can fall in line with the others. Among your own, you go as though you were truly one of them. You carry nothing with you but your mask and your costume. May your heart be as light as a feather, says the woman in the lotus blossom mask, as you fall into line behind her. Inside the hollow of the ear, the road you follow leads up through switchbacks along the side of the face, and finally to the ear of the flourishing of years, and into the cave that is her ear. The tunnel bends back on itself, and all lights have now been extinguished. There is nothing to guide you but the hand of the person behind you on your back, and the movement of the person in front of you. The one who walks beside you wears a bat mask. Okay? Fortunately, the floor of the tunnel is very smooth and presents no stumbling blocks. Sound carries strangely in this place, however. Sometimes you cannot hear your own footsteps, and sometimes a breath comes back to you, audible from someplace ahead in line. Let's not try to run. Continue, there is a secret in the dark. In line. The footsteps of the people are steady and synchronized, and you go together. For how many years has this been done, and for how many will it be done in the future? Watch your step here, says Bat Mask to you in an undervoice. Its accent is the accent of wolf-stack dogs. Floor is about to get squishier, and sure enough it does. Okay, I'm empty-handed and brave. Deep within. At last the tunnel opens out. You and all the other congregants spread out in a cavernous space. A voice speaks in the darkness, a ritual preparation. Here at the New Year, we gather under the one mask of flourishing years. Her face is turned to the gods. Protected by her mask, we may remove our own. Protected by her script, we may speak outside our parts. Here and there is the sound of people fumbling with ties and strings. Your own face feels different with the mask off. I can wait and listen. Fight the urge to giggle. We won't do that. This is very impolite. Or receive the confidence of a stranger as holy. Let's wait and listen. There are things here to learn, perhaps to your advantage. Oh. Not much for blackmail. You move stealthily through the dark, hearing one knot of conversation and then another. The secret exchange do not offer much leverage. You can't see the owners of the secrets. Here and there you catch the smallest fragment of something that might serve you on a future occasion. The memory of a voyage east, a half rumor about the Carnelian coast, a muttering about the Admiralty. At least I got fragments. Okay, now... Ritual's end. The hour of confidence is drawing to its end. If there is anything else you need to do, now is the time. I can only do nothing. Let the ceremony end according to the proper rites. Last bell. At the end of the hour, there comes a woman with a feather of shimmering silver, which she tucks into your hand, symbol of the innocent heart that will not be eaten by the jackal. Then a bell rings and the time of speech is over. You all begin to put your mask back on. It is possible, you cannot know for sure, that in this cover someone has exchanged a mask with someone else. It is an orderly and perfect line that emerges again from the ear of flourishing years. If anyone watches from above, they must surely be satisfied. I have now a captivating treasure. Nice! Oh, the feather of shimmering silver. Ooh. Okay, now I can only end your performance and leave the island. You can't stay in character forever, indeed. Comma. When the other citizens are distracted, you find your way to the familiar customs house and rid yourself of mask and robe. There is satisfaction in laying aside a role well performed. I've lost 10 tarot. Nice. I've lost the mask. And that's it. That's all I could do here. We shall continue on to the east and maybe avoid that. Go away. I don't want to battle you. Turn! Try the other way. Ship. Yes. Yes, thank you. What the heck? Fine, if you insist on battle. What's over there? It's a purple again, isn't it? You'll be no match. Yep, it's you again. A measure of professional assistance. You could just fish her out again. But she said herself the last time you crossed paths, she'd hate to have to spread the word that you've gone soft. Should we? Should we? I don't mind my reputation going soft, as long as I'm still going hard. Technically a rescue, a lifeboat, oh dear no. Whatever would people say? The pirate poet glares up at you as the lifebuoy hits the water, but she grabs it regardless. Your message is received, and her look makes it quite clear that for this, there will be a reckoning. The half-glimpsed smirk as she turns away, though, suggests that it is a challenge she is already looking forward to. I forged a rivalry with the pirate poet. Okay. Could be interesting. Okay, now what's this over here? The Afarox channel. Ah. I don't think this is anything, it's just... It might be something underneath the sea. The Reef of Roses. Oh, there's something here underneath the sea. But this is just the Reef of Roses. There's no ports here. It's just pretty to look at. I'm going a little bit around to discover the whole thing. At least to clear that block. Yeah, the Reef of Roses. Okay, let's go this way then. And do this again. No island within the Z-Bat's range. Okay. Khan Shadow is here, so I think there might be something here. So let's go this way. Oh! What the heck is this? What? Fuck! In all of my games, I have never seen this. Oh my god. 100 hours of playthrough and I've never seen the eye. This is my first playthrough that I've seen it. Holy shit. And nothing happens? I cannot do anything with it? That's weird. That's so weird. And there's no island here, it's just the eye. It's just the eye there. Oh my god. It's so funny too with the pleasant music playing. Oh, seriously, I've never seen the eye before. I've seen the eye in trailers and all those other videos, but I've never seen the eye in my game until this game. Apparently, it's a very extremely small chance of seeing it. Like, I think it's a 20% chance of it appearing in your game. I'm not sure. Something like that, or even a smaller chance. I have no idea. The music here is scarier than when I met the eye. Weird. Okay, let's dock here. Okay, get a port report first, like usual. And then what can we do here? We can obtain Doom Monster Hunter with a captivating treasure. No, no thanks. Oh, I can help maybe his daughter here too. I couldn't understand why she came here to begin with, but she gestures toward you. At the design sketch on hide and scratch on stone. It's all tattoos. The alphabets of bone and flesh. That's what our family keeps coming back to, she frowns. Our family is strange in every way imaginable. 16% chance. No luck. I found some of these though. Well, found. You can have one. Are you going to be stern with me? They have so many trophies, they don't know what to do with them anyway. We're getting closer, I can feel it, I swear. Got hunting trophy. Okay. How many more places do you want to go? Okay, let's what else can we do in Chelonate? Okay, nope. Let's visit the Scrimshaw Chronicler. See, nope. Okay, nothing to do here except buying stuff, which is it's nothing, so we shall go. We'll go to... Do I want to go to Savior's Rock? Sure, let's go smuggle one of those boxes. Okay, Savior's Rock is here. Let's go over this side and we'll go discover this row of blackness. And maybe we can go through this for fun. We'll go through the whip cage for fun. Oh, there's still flesh on it. It looks less fun now. Oh, it's the edge of the map. I can't see his head then. Is there even a head? Oh wait, what's that? It's a lawn fluke. Yes! I need you, lawn fluke. Come on. I need to kill you. Lawn fluke. I have you in my sight of my memento mori. Come on. Come on. Come on, come back up. Oh fuck. You can kill me from afar. No, don't you dare, don't you dare. Oh no. Okay. Come on. It's almost dead. Nice. Okay, not too much damage. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's examine its corpse. And a flip core. Nice. But I failed the challenge. Okay, still the same thing. Although I failed the challenge, mate, I still got the colossal flip core. Close. Okay. Okay. Let's dock. I don't think I can do anything in the scuttering reaches, so let's get a post report. Okay, can trick sale for supplies. No, a delivery of trinkets will take that one. I can meet with an emissary of spiders. He has witnessed much, yet seen nothing, since the sorrow spiders he serves harvested his eyes. Ah, my good sir, or is it madam? Or another salutation perhaps, pardon my ignorance. He taps his blindfold, the honor of serving the acrimonious masters, does somewhat leave one at a disadvantage in matters of detail. He smiles. Blind to light is not, however, deaf to rumor. I wonder, might I prevail upon the good-natured individual I have heard contributed so much to our little festival? Splendid, splendid. He leans in close. My benefactors have charged me with seeking a special sustenance for a special occasion. I'm sure an experienced sailor such as yourself sees through the necessary euphemism, shall we say, unfortunate of little future, such as your tomb colonies, were perhaps a select few to find a different destination for the greater good. I can promise more than fair compensation for any subsequent regrets. I can obtain trusting tomb colonist tourists at Vanderbilt, and I can deliver them here for you guys to, I suppose, to eat. Okay. I will consider this. An occurrence. Your Savior's Rock caught in the web of Savior's Rock's quality is now 10. A supplier of tomb colonies to spiders? Indeed. Question mark.